Okay guys, so this video is going to be my entire diecast collection after 1 year. Um, so I told you guys in my previous diecast video that I was going to do this, that I was going to make this video, that I was going to do the video of my whole collection after 1 year. It was like sometime in mid-July last year I started this, like the early teens of July, like 11th, 12th, 13th, somewhere in there. So, but I just kind of feel like doing it right now, a couple days earlier than that, so... Um, yeah. I am going to stop at every car that I got at '07 Racing Collectibles yesterday, because I didn't do like a haul video or like a pickups video for that yesterday, because I had a terrible headache when we came home and I did not feel like doing it. So I'm just going to stop at every car that I got there and mention that that's one of the ones that I got there. So yeah. Let's get started over here with the shelf where it's just like generic, like random cars and yeah, just like flea market cars and like older cars, like 2012 and older. That's not like Generation 6 and above. That's later in the video. Let's see. Yeah, that's my best explanation I can have. Like 2012 and earlier, and just like random cars. So let's get started with what we have in the back. We have a Bobby Labonte Frankenstein. It is a 2000. And then we have a Elvis Rusty Winter Circle. And then we have a Kyle Petty Mellow Yellow 143rd Racing Champions, which I just had to have. I found it at the flea market like last month, and I had to have it. And then Jeff Gordon's Jurassic Park paint scheme. Winter Circle. I got that one last week when I went to the flea market. So let's get started with the cars that are down here with a few Dale Jr. 8s. The one is a MLB All-Star Game. Oreo Ritz is the one in the middle, and then a youth version of the Budweiser paint scheme. And then we have a couple Evernham 9s. The one on the left is Bill Elliott, and the one on the right is Casey Kane. The first car that I got at '07 Racing Collectibles is this Denny Hamlin FedEx Office blue paint scheme. It's print big, save big. I thought that was pretty dope, so I picked that up. And we'll keep moving here. A couple Matt Kenseth team calibers right there. A Justice League and a Carhartt. This is one of my favorite cars in my collection. The Coca-Cola Interstate Batteries Bobby Labonte. Let's see, a couple JGR 20s right here from older ones. Tony Stewart, Home Depot 25th anniversary on the left, and then on the right, Joey Logano's rookie paint scheme, which is also another car that I got at '07 Racing Collectibles, as well as the one right next to that, which is Kevin Harvick's Hershey Kisses, number 21. He also had like a Reese's paint scheme like that during that time, but they didn't have that one. I would have gotten that one too. I'm gonna try and get that one in the future. And then we have a couple Jeff Gordon Rainbows, and then a Jeff Gordon 50th anniversary Peanuts. Sticking with the Harvick theme, kind of. A couple good wrenches. The one on the left is just a regular, and then the one on the right is ET. Keep moving here. Jimmy Johnson. Carve Tomorrow 2008 paint scheme. A couple juniors here. The one on the left is National Guard, obviously, and the one on the right is Amp. The gold Amp one is another one I got at '07 Racing Collectibles. I was not leaving that store without it. It's an awesome, awesome paint scheme. I think it's pretty dope. I think it was Bristol that year he raced that. And the only reason I know that is because it's on the car right there somewhere, if it'll focus. There's like, right next to the 88, there's like a Bristol logo thing. So... And then we have a couple Dale Jarrett 88s here. Batman versus the Joker, and then Quality Care Service. Bill Elliott, McDonald's, and Batman Forever. Kurt Busch. And then Carl Edwards rookie car, I think that is. Well, probably a couple years later than that, actually. And then just like a couple random cars here. The Atlanta Motor Speedway 2000 car that I have. And then the MTA car, the Metropolitan Transportation Authority. So we will move on to this shelf, which is the cars that I get at the flea market. Like literally all these are from the flea market. The cars that I get from the flea market that have the stands with them. Most of them are racing champions. It's usually Racing Champions that has this, like the cars with the stands and everything. So we'll go from the back with Jeff Gordon's 1997 championship display thing. And then we have a Truck Series car. McDonald's, what the heck is his name? Grimace, that's his name, the purple dude. And then we have the Waltrip brothers right here. Michael Waltrip's Wood Brothers car. And then Daryl Waltrip's Kmart. Jimmy Johnson, Power of Pride Lowe's. Terry Labonte. I have two Terry Labonis right here. The Cornflakes one right there. And then the Rice Krispie Treats. Brickyard 400. McDonald's Bill Elliott, which is probably my favorite one with the stands. I like this one. And then with the helmet and everything. I think that's pretty dope. Then there's this one right here. What the heck was that guy's name? He has like this guy has like a really weird name. I forget what the hell the name was. Something Lake. What the hell was his name? I forget. This one's kind of interesting. Jeff Gordon's Baby Ruth. I forget if it was his rookie year or it was damn near. If it wasn't, I got this for $1 when I went to the flea market last week. Those were the only two cars that I got at the flea market last week. Were these couple Jeff Gordons, the Jurassic Park, and then this one. This one was $1, and this one was $3. So I got these two really awesome Jeff Gordons for $4 last week. So, yeah, it was pretty dope. And then we have a Bobby Labonte, or no, not Bobby Labonte, Dale Jarrett Redskins Interstate. Which is kind of awkward because I'm an Eagles fan, but I just thought this was pretty dope, so I picked it up. And then, come on, Devin, speak. The Dale Jarrett Hot Wheels pit crew, or Dale Jarrett, Bill Elliott Hot Wheels pit crew, McDonald's, and then finally the King, Richard Petty. And then back here we have another Bill Elliott McDonald's thing. It's not like a NASCAR thing, it's like a hot rod sort of NASCAR thing. But it has the Racing Champions like 50th anniversary NASCAR right there, because obviously it's like based on Bill Elliott. And then we have the few 124s that I have. I'm not really much of a 124th person unless I find a deal, which is the case for all these. This one I paid $3 for. So I think the guy's name is Robert Hoffman. It's a Toyota Tundra, like a Truck Series one, and then Interstate Labonte, which was my first 124th. And we have a Jeff Gordon Pepsi, which I got a really good deal on for like, I think it was $12 at a estate sale. And then this one was $8 at the flea market. Where I got most of this Bill Elliott stuff, like the this car, like that car right there with that sticker, and then the drive-through and the Hot Wheels pit crew thing, and that, and the this 124th right here is from a lady at the flea market that's like a huge Bill Elliott fan. At the one flea market, they're always there, like the family that are huge Bill Elliott fans. They always have like really good Bill Elliott diecast for really cheap, and that was one of the ones that I got. That was $8. So now, moving on over here, we have the man himself, Kyle Busch. For those of you that didn't know, I am a Kyle Busch fan, a diehard Kyle Busch fan. And I used to have the cars up there in the or on those two shelves, but I changed things around and moved them up here. So start out with the M&M's paint schemes. They're in order of year. Starts like 2008 down there and moves like through 2012's a few right there, and then 2013, 2014 right here, those three. I put them in order by sponsor. So from here to 2015 to 2016 is all M&M's. And then we move on to Interstate, those three right there, and then down here. And then Snickers, again, all in order of year. And then Double Mint, combos, and then the ones that I only have one of, which is Pedigree, Skittles, Banfield, and the red, white, and blue one. So that's all the Kyle right there. I counted them, and I have about 38 1/64ths right here, and then 7 over here. So I have 45 Kyle Busch 1/64ths and not one 1/24th, which I have to change. I have to like go on eBay and like find a deal or something just to say that I have one, find a good deal on something. But these are my NASCAR Authentics up here. Darlington, Snickers Crisper. This one I got at a fair. It's a rookie one. It's a Racing Champions NASCAR Collector Series from the rookie season. I paid like $3 for that. I was so psyched to find that, to add it to the collection. Then we have Skittles Championship Kansas, which is arguably my favorite Kyle Busch car in my collection. I love the hell out of that, and whoever thought of that to put that in the wave, and Lionel is my best friend. And then we have the M&M's paint scheme over there. So yeah, that's all the Kyle Busch. Yeah, I'm basically all 164th when it comes to Kyle Busch. So, oh, the ones that I got at 07 Racing Collectibles yesterday were, let's see, the 2012 Halloween right there, the 2013 Improve America pretzel right there. I got that one. Let's see. The blue Snickers I got, the peanut butter squared Snickers I got yesterday. That's 2012 Double Mint. That one I got, and the earlier combos. And that's it. Those 7. Those are the 7 that I got. And I got this thing at 07 Racing Collectibles too. I thought this was pretty cool, so I picked that up. All right, now we will move on to Generation 6 cars that aren't Kyle Busch and NASCAR Authentics. That's basically what I call this. 2013 and earlier, like Generation 6 cars, like, and if you don't know what that is, it's the car that has the name on the top right there. Like this one's 2012 and it doesn't, and this one is 2013 and it does. That's a good comparison right there. Is like, or a good example is Double Mint. This one's 2012 and it doesn't, and this one's 2013 and it does. So this is like 2013, like Generation 6 and on, like until 2017. Either NASCAR Authentics or just like random cars that I bought. So start out with Jamie McMurray, and then we have a couple Keselowski. That one, this one I just got in the mail like the other day. I had to have this one. This one's pretty dope. The 2014 Red's Apple Ale Loudon one. Then we move on to Kevin Harvick. A few Jimmy Johns right there. This one is this year's, obviously, because it's Ford. Then a few through here, and then we move on to Casey Kane. All I have for Casey Kane is the 3-packs. I want to get this year's Farmers paint scheme. I saw it at Toys R Us the other day, and I didn't get it. And I'm thinking about going back to get it next time I'm over in the shopping area. A couple Tony Stewart right there. Okay. Mention the ones that you got, Devin. The first one that I got at 07 Racing Collectibles was this one, the Stenhouse NOS Energy Drink. I just thought this was really cool, so I picked that one up. The next one was Joey Logano's 2017. There were a lot of 2017s that I was going to get, but I hesitated because of, like, either they're already in a wave, like they're already announced in a wave, or they're most likely going to be, was my thought process on that. Like, my thought process was get more Kyle Busch and more, like, older cars, rather than getting 2017s for $4 more than what I'm going to be able to get them for down the road in NASCAR Authentics, if that makes sense, because 90% of them were ones that I already knew were in NASCAR Authentics because they were announced already, like it was guaranteed, or there's a very good chance that it will be down the road. So, but this one was already in a wave, and I didn't get it in time. Like, it's probably not even going to be seen again unless I get really lucky. So, decided to pick up the Logano, and then the other 2 Loganos right here, the AAA and the which is a Spin Master from a Memorable Moment thing. And then the red 2015, and then Chase Elliott / Jeff Gordon, kind of. That one's Jeff Gordon, that's the Penn State. I picked that up because I am a Penn State fan, so why not? I picked that up like last year, like right when I started collecting. That was one of the first cars I ordered online, was that one. And then we move on through here, and then we move on to Jimmy Johnson. This one is this year's, that one right there. And then Truex, yesterday's race winner. And then finally Dale Jr. And that one is this year's. So, what else did I get yesterday in the way of these? I think the Logano and the Stenhouse was the only one on this, were the only 2 on this shelf. And then the rest of them were either Kyle or older cars up there. So, let's take a skim through the whole collection real quick before I reach my 15-minute limit on my stupid-ass phone. So there's the Kyle right there, and then the Generation 6 or NASCAR Authentics. And then the 124, it's the stand cars, NASCAR Authentics, and then the random cars up there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and more will be coming up.